For 25 years, School and Tutors on Wheels has helped thousands of students in West Cook and DuPage counties learn English and integrate into their communities. In 1993, the Congregation of St. Joseph saw a need in our community. Sister Carol Crapo met Maria, a young woman with a 6-year-old son, at a pig roast in Chicago. Maria spoke little English and was very frustrated with her situation.
So she burst into tears to me and talked about how embarrassing and how sad and how frightened she was about raising a child that could speak English and she couldn't. I couldn't get Maria out of my head that there was a great influx of immigrants moving into the western suburbs, and there was no opportunity for them not only to learn English, but also to learn the culture and to begin to function fully in the culture. So that's how the School on Wheels was born. We went to the Arlington Heights Library and discovered that they had a bookmobile that they were not going to be using anymore. And we bought the bookmobile, drove it here, got that baby painted magenta and gray, and it said Congregation of St. Joseph School on Wheels.
The program was developed featuring one-on-one tutoring, not only to learn English, but to mentor and empower the student to address life issues.
What's unique is, frankly, the relationship that tutors develop with their students. It's a long-term relationship and really becomes almost a mentoring kind of relationship.
Through recruitment, training, and in-services, a dedicated staff of volunteers was assembled.
You have to count the blessings you're going to get from the program, too. You're going to build relationships with people. You're going to find out a little bit of, about them. You're just going to love it. And we learned so much from them, because, we don't realize what it's like until we walk in their shoes and walk along with them. And to see results, I think it means more to me than it does to him. But anyway, he's happy. He'll come in. I spoke English.
That if they're more successful at the bank or in dealing with a realtor or conversing with their children, they're moving to a place where they have more power over their own lives.
Over the years, the program grew from just a handful of sites.
We decided we've got way too many people for what the bus can handle. So we went to like a Walmart, Target, things like that, and we used their lunchroom for the spillover.
Separate from the bus, a few tutors began visiting local businesses that had English learning needs for their employees.
Then I hired a woman, and we decided we were going to call this Tutors on Wheels, because the tutors were the ones that were on the wheels.
The bus was the identity of School and Tutors on Wheels for over 20 years, but it was time for a new chapter for the organization. As the bus aged and operating costs increased, it became clear that to meet the growing needs in the community, it was time to sell the bus. The School on Wheels and Tutors on Wheels were merged, and the program formally moved into neighborhood churches, schools, and community centers.
Well, moving away from the bus was really creating an opportunity for us to reach many more people in the community. In a bus, we were limited by being in one place at one time.
By 2017, the identity of School and Tutors on Wheels with the bus was well in the past. It was time to reestablish our identity with the community, with a name that clearly communicated what we do and what is our goal. After getting suggestions from staff, tutors, and sponsors, it was decided to change our name to TEACH, Tutoring English to Advance Change. The program continues to grow, and today, 350 tutors are working with over 650 students at 17 sites in West Cook and DuPage counties, working with students from over 25 countries. The future for TEACH is bright, with continued community need and a dedicated group of tutors. we continue to serve our West Cook, DuPage County student base, but are also looking at the potential of expanding service.
Groups in the community that have really special requirements, special needs, special circumstances that they're in, that they need English to be able to overcome the challenges in that area.
Looking over our 25 years, the most important people have always been our students. Let's see what a few of them have to say.
My son has Down syndrome. All services for my son are in English. All people speak English and I can understand. And I decide learn English. I would like to talk with the doctors about myself, about my feeling, and about my son. Now, the time is different. Now I can understand.
If we live in this country, we need learn this language.
I need to speak English because I need a job. 3 years in a labor job, and then starts this school, and now it's better, and I speak little bit of speak English, but not 100%.
When my son laughed at me, I mean my English, I think, okay, I need to learn more. I have to be a good example for him.
For me, it's very important in the doctor, in the school, in every place, understand and speaking.
I'd like to feel myself more confidence in this country. I'd like to know more culture and be involved. This culture, I can see differences between Russia and the US. It's really interesting. Because when you live in your country, you saw some different country just with one point of view, but when you arrived here, so it's absolutely. Before this school, I took ESL class, and it doesn't help me. We learned grammar, so I knew how to read, how to write, but I couldn't talk, I couldn't listen to. And it doesn't help me to get any job.
There's a one teacher, one tutor, and me, one student. It's good, it's a different school.
I feel this school not like school. I feel my teacher like my friend. So I can ask about everything, about any problem that I have right now, and I know she would like to help me as much as she can.
Maybe 1 year ago, for myself, I go and get my driving license. For myself. It's a little step, but for me it's very important.
I would like to learn more, and maybe I would like to help another families.
Proud. I feel proud because I understand the teacher. I understand. Everything's about my child.
I feel proud, and I thanks God. So this school is helped me.
I am happy. I am empowered. I am more self-confidence, more comfortable with the people in the different place.
Just thank you for all your job and for your help.
All the life, I remember this school and all teacher, all the life.
After 25 years and with a new name, the mission of Teach remains unchanged, relevant and true to its beginnings.
The needs of the country are, all we have to do is read the newspaper and look at DACA and look at the wall, look at how we're trying to look at what immigration means and what it doesn't mean. And as long as we believe in the Statue of Liberty's message, we're going to need teach. Yeah, it's really one of the really right things that we as a congregation have done.